Hey, friends, it is PBJ. And listen, I'm coming tonight, day 17, to tell you why your boundaries do not work. Let's get down to it, okay? So, for the last few nights, we've been talking about building boundaries that work, right? And you know that your boundaries have to be connected to your values, what means most to you, what are you unwilling to lose? You know, you have to have a why. Your why is your anchor, right? Here's why why your boundaries do not work. Friend, you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. I can't tell you how many times I've asked clients and folks that I meet during my speech, what do you want for your life? If money was not an issue, if time was not an issue, if you could care less about the opinions of others, what do you want? Listen, we're going to get into this thing tonight. Y'all know I'm Dr. PBJ, the creator and host of the Disrupting Burnout podcast and the author of the brand new book, Disrupting Burnout, coming out this fall. And every night in July, we are coming to give you the strategies you need to have the best school opening you've ever had. Not that there won't be challenges, but regardless of the challenges, you're going to keep your peace this year. Not just in August, but sustained throughout the academic year. So tonight, we're going deeper into building these boundaries. So the first step you learned is your boundaries have to be connected to your values. What means most to you? And after you identify what you're unwilling to lose, then you have to say why. Why are you unwilling to lose? That why is your anchor. But tonight, friend, this is the secret sauce. And I've got to ask you, what do you want? I asked this question to all of my clients, and initially, all of them have no idea. They don't know what they want because they've never been given permission to even dream outside the box. They have never felt permitted to even think outside of the career ladder that they have been presented or outside of the life that they've been taught is this American dream or whatever country you are in. But I'm here to tell you, unless you have a vision for that area of your life, so whatever those values are, remember, no more than five, friend. If you got more than five, you're holding on to too many top priorities. No more than five. But you need to have a vision for that area of your life. What is your vision for your family? What is your vision for your health? What is your vision for your time? What is your vision for your faith? Those are my values, but your values. And nobody can tell you what's most important to you. Only you get to determine that. But you need to have a vision for it. You need to see it like you desire it to be and not as it is, right? So let's walk through this a little bit. So I told you my values are my time, my health, my family, and my faith. So if I take my time, for example, and if I tell you about my vision for my time, right? My vision for my time is that I have multiple opportunities throughout the week to sit and do nothing. No work, no ministry, just sit in the quiet, on the porch, outside for a few minutes, right? But then I want a day every week where it's just for worship and play. I want a Sabbath, a consistent Sabbath every week. That's my vision for my time. My vision for my time is that I start work at 10 a.m. and I'm done at 3 on the days that I'm working. That's my vision for my time. My vision for my time is every quarter I'm taking a trip, at least a long weekend, but preferably a week every quarter. That's my vision for my time. My vision for my time is that when my family is around, there's no work going on. When my husband is at home from work, when our child comes to visit, there is no work going on because that time is dedicated to them. My vision for my time is I wake up every morning and I have time to myself, whether I just need to sit or work out or pray or read. I want that one-on-one time with God every day. So as you can see, my values are coming together, right? So I value time, but I also value family, and I also value faith, and I also value health. All of that is coming together. Now, this vision is not new for me. This is a vision that I've written and I've spoken to myself months ago, and I can see it happening. I can see this vision coming. It's not fully in fruition yet, but I can see it happening. I see my quiet time happening. I see the hours that I want to carry for my business for the most part, not perfectly, but I see those hours coming. I see that day a week that I'm setting aside, right? Not perfect at it, but it's happening. Nothing happens until something is spoken. And until you know where you're going, until you know the destination, then you're just moving and making no progress. So when you build a boundary, you need to speak that thing. Where are you going? Where's that boundary taking you? Because your boundary is a step towards that destination, and you consistently take that step, and before you know it, you make it to the destination. But friend, you got to have a vision of the destination, and that vision needs to be bigger than what you have right now. That vision needs to cost more than what you have right now. That vision needs to be outside of the scope of where you are right now. If it fits into your current box, it's not vision, it's just a plan. If it fits into who you are today, it's not vision, it's just a plan. Your vision should be beyond where you are and where you want to be. What is your vision for your health? My vision for my health is I want to have energy out of this world. I want you to physically see, and internally, I want to be so strong and so well and so healed that there's no disruption or distraction to my purpose, that there is no ache or pain that stops me from doing what the Lord is calling me to do. I want to be so healthy and so strong that I can chase down teenagers. I ain't got no teenagers to be chasing, but I do got some nieces and nephews that need a little chasing. And I want to be able to play with them and run with them and laugh with them without being winded and without being tired, with feeling that energy from them. I want to feel like a 20-year-old. That is my vision for my health. And because I have a vision, then I put boundaries in place to help me get to that vision. The boundaries that I set are my stepping stones to get to that vision. That vision is bigger. It seems outside of the scope of where I am right now, but I'm setting the vision so that I have a place to go. Friend, where are you going? Where are you headed? Where will this boundary take you? So I want you to take the values that you set a couple of nights ago. What are you unwilling to lose? And let me just say this: there's no condemnation, there's no guilt. We're not talking about what you did before today. Because if it's a value today, it may be a value because you didn't value it before. I'm a witness. My values come from what I compromised in the past. And now I know that I'm not willing to compromise them anymore. So don't place your vision based on where you succeeded or failed in the past. Yesterday is gone, and we can't go back to that. Your vision is based on where you're going. Where are you headed? What do you want? In every area that you've identified as a value, what do you want? What do you want it to look like? What do you want for your health, for your family, for your money? What do you want? I'm talking in detail. Write it down. I want to take every Monday off. I want to work from 10 to 3. Every quarter, I want to take a trip. Every quarter, once a year, I want to take an international trip. Be specific. Write it and speak it. Friend, we're talking about boundaries that work and boundaries that last. And as you go into this academic year, I want you to have boundaries in place, not because boundaries are a cute idea, but because boundaries are safety for you. And boundaries are stepping stones for you. And they get you closer and closer to where you want to be step by step and day by day. Friend, you owe this to you. This is not about anybody else in your life. You owe this to you. It is time. You serve so many people, and I'm grateful that you do, and you always will because that's who you are. And now it's time for you to replenish that which you have poured out. It's time to replenish. And it's also time to protect what you've been given. And that's what your boundaries do. So, what do you want, friend? What do you want? What is the vision, right? So start with your values. And for each value, you have a why. Your homework tonight is I want you to go to each value and say what you want. What is the vision for that area of your life? Make it big. Don't make excuses for it. Don't hold back. Don't think about what others might say. Don't think if it's realistic. This is not that kind of party. What do you want? Allow yourself to go there. Allow it. Because what I've found is often the thing that you think is out of reach is closer than you think. Allow yourself to go there. What's the vision? Because if you got something to go after, you're more likely to hold that boundary because you know that boundary is getting you there. All right, friend. That's it for tonight. So spend some time tonight, tomorrow, in the coming days to write your vision so that you can run. Make it plain. What do you want to see in that area of your life? All right, friend, I got to go. Listen, as always, you know, you can go ahead and get your chapter, your sample chapter. Oh, my editor has the book right now, and she's sending me so much good feedback. I'm so encouraged to get this thing in your hand. Those who are on my email list, thank you for helping me choose a book cover. I cannot wait for the big reveal to show you all which cover won. All the things are happening with the book, but go get your sample chapter now because we want you to have it before this academic year starts. All right. As always, you are powerful, you are significant, and you are loved. Love always.